Yo. What's the deal? It's your boy Who Is Hendo, and we back talking sports. I got a good one for y'all today. I'm gonna play a couple clips. But today I want to talk about the aftermath of the 2008 Redeem Team documentary. Now, this Redeem Team documentary, which was produced by LeBron James and D Wade, came out, and some of the media was talking about it leading up to it or whatever, but now ain't nobody talking about it. I mean, I haven't heard a word. Nobody has said anything. So, as you know, the media never liked Kobe. But some of these guys in the media are blatantly just lying through their lips now, because just 8-9 years ago they were saying a totally different thing about Kobe. Now I want to get on this nigga Colin Cowherd. Great show. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I agree with some of his takes. Other times his takes just take me all the way left. But my boy Dreamers Pro, go sign up for his go subscribe to his channel and everything like that. My boy Dreamers Pro got audio of him saying some shit that I know he said already, but about Kobe Bryant. Now, one clip is from 2010 and one clip is from 2016. Listen to what this man said about Kobe in 2010 and then in 2016. In 2010, when he was alive and he was interviewing him, and then 2016 when he talking to the biggest Kobe hater ever, Wright.
Respect to Charles, who's the funniest person on television. He's bordering on not being taken seriously anymore. I'm sorry. Like, you have Kobe and Duncan ahead of him. Can we agree that since LeBron took the Cavs to the finals in 2007, he's been the best player in basketball?
No. First of all, Wright is so delusional. Nobody at that time, and you could ask anybody that was around that time, NBA players or whatever, nobody around that time thought that LeBron James was the greatest player in the world in 2007, even with him taking his team to the finals after he looked like what he looked like in the finals. Kobe was still the best player in the world. And then that next season, he went to the finals and won the MVP. And the next season, he went back to the finals and won finals MVP and won the fourth championship. And the next season, he won another championship. You tell me how LeBron was the greatest player in the world through all of that. It wasn't like LeBron James went and won the championship and he was playing in a weaker conference. And they all seen LeBron get exposed as a poor jump shooter in the finals. And in 2009, if I'm not mistaken, LeBron James on 60 Minutes said that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the world. Better than him. He was like, but I'm getting better though. That wasn't fake. He knew that was to be true.
Not even close. That's a 9-year run. So when were Kobe and Duncan the best players in the league?
Kobe was, you could make an argument. Kobe was never the best player in the league.
And
You're lying to yourself, bro. And this is what the problem I have with ESPN and FS1, sitting up here lying. You're going to tell people that was living in that time, that watched Kobe play, that watched LeBron play, watched Tim Duncan play, all of them play. You're going to sit here and try to tell us that Kobe was never the best player in the world when he was averaging 35, 31, 29, finishing top 5 in the MVP race damn near every year, all defensive team, and still averaging 25 plus, 30 plus. Stop it, bro. Niggas know that Kobe was the best player in the world, and that Redeem Team documentary showed that. They was even saying that. Come on, bro, with these lies.
the only argument is, like, maybe from, like, if Shaq, it went Jordan to Shaq, and if Shaq stopped being the best player in 04, then maybe Kobe and Duncan split 05 and 06.
First of all, Shaq stopped being the best player around 02, 03. Let's be real. Kobe got better than Shaq after like '02. I say from '02 on, '02, '03, Kobe was better than Shaq, and he was better in the Spurs series where Shaq played terrible and averaged 16.4 points in that Spurs series in '03, and Kobe averaged 31 against them. Come on, let's stop it, bro. Kobe was the best player in the world from '03, in my opinion, from like late '03 to around 2010. I give LeBron everything after 2010, but from like '03 to about 2010, Kobe was the best player in the world, bro. Like, let's keep it a bean. Kobe was the best player in the world from like '03 to 2010. Come on, bro.
And you're gonna say LeBron, if Kobe's better than LeBron? Here's what LeBron has on Kobe: regular season and postseason. Averages more points, averages more rebounds, averages more assists, more steals, more blocks. Oh yeah, and he shoots a higher percentage.
So disingenuous. Kobe shoots better than LeBron from the mid-range. He shoots a better free throw percentage, which is where you see your mechanics at, your shooting mechanics, showing you that he's a better shooter. Defensively, Kobe has more all-team defenses. He has more scoring titles than LeBron James, which is really how you gauge who's a better scorer. He has more 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, and 20-point games than LeBron. And 25-point games than LeBron. He has, come on, bro. Like I said, more scoring titles. Come on, what are we really talking about here, bro? And clutch time points in the NBA Finals. LeBron has 76, Kobe has 78. Kobe had the most points in a 3-year stretch in the playoffs. 2000. LeBron James has had played significantly more playoff games than Kobe, more playoff minutes. Come on, bro. Let's be real, bro. Kobe is a better scorer, Kobe is a better defender, and he's a better winner. And that's it for me, bro. Because when you really dive into it, and Kobe had the 3-point record, bro. LeBron James has never had a 3-point record. LeBron James has never been a better free throw shooter than him. Clutch free throw shooter, none of that. Kobe has more game winners than LeBron, 26 to 19. LeBron has more playoff winners because he has had closer games.
Oh yeah, and he's been the best player on 3 championship teams.
So you heard what Colin had to say in 2016. Now what we want to do is play a bit of the...
Now that was in 2016 when he was sitting there with dick sucking LeBron James fan, Nick Wright, Kobe Bryant hater. What he's going to play next is he's going to revert back to 2010, and you're going to hear a whole different Colin Cowherd
interview that he had with Kobe back in 2010. Now I want you guys to take a listen to that exchange there. Take a listen to that there.
All right, welcome back. It's great to be here. Let me tell you a little story about Kobe Bryant. About a year ago, we did the Jimmy B Foundation in July, and we had Kobe Bryant on during the show, and he's always been very giving. When our show was over, Kobe called off the air. He didn't want to be talked about, and gave us another $10,000. I don't know of another pro athlete that has ever done anything like that. He has always been friendly to us and friendly to the NBA. He's the best player in the league, in my opinion. Has been for about a decade. Kobe.
Stop it right there. Colin Cowherd, 6 years ago, so 2016, you clearly heard him say that Kobe was never the best player in the world. But just 6 years ago, before Kobe, you know what I'm saying, when Kobe had just won a championship and everything like that, you just heard this man say Kobe was the best player in the world for about a decade. I gave him about 9 years. Like I said, from like end of 02 to around, from the end of 02, from the playoffs in 02 on to I say like the end of '02 to around 2010, 2011, Kobe was the best player in the world. But you just heard this man say that Kobe was the best player in the world for about a decade. Now, go 6 years into the future, now he's saying Kobe was never the best player. You see how motherfuckers get, you could tell he getting paid by LeBron or Clutch Sports or getting paid by whoever to speak glowingly of LeBron, and now the shit on Kobe, especially since Kobe has been gone. This shit is laughable, bro. It's laughable. Let's hear what my boy Grimace Pro got to say.
Bryant joining us. Cope, how are things? You guys practicing this morning? You lost to the Clippers last night. I'm sure Phil Jackson's not in a great mood this morning.
Nah, nor am I, man. We need to get our butt out there on the practice course.
You know, Kobe, when you're NBA champions, the question is always, do the Lakers have the intensity to repeat? Because in this league, it's hard to repeat. The teams are good. How do you fight that you are the best player in the league and you were the best team last year?
Once again, talking to Kobe, saying you're the best player in the league. This is in 2010. But you're sitting here telling me that Kobe was never the best player in the world 6 years later. It must have been after LeBron won the championship. You see how niggas switch up, bro. Like the media is, they dick riders, bro. Whoever is going to pay them, that's what they're going to ride for. It ain't no authentic media niggas nowadays, bro. And the ones that are is niggas like me who's on NBA YouTube.
I just keep driving them. Just keep driving, just keep pushing them, keep challenging them. I think that the biggest issue that teams face in winning back-to-back is not motivation. I think that the first step to that is injuries. I think that's the first step, because then you have injuries and then you have to kind of battle back to get yourself back in condition to play. And a lot of times that's when the lack of motivation kicks in. Because it's okay, we already done this, and I'm coming back from a serious injury. Do I really want to push myself to get to the next level to win? So I think injury is really the main thing. So you have to have a little bit of luck in that regard.
So you heard for yourself, right? And this was an interview that was conducted back in 2010, right? And Colin, I think it was said there that it was in 2010. And he also said, if you listen carefully, that he said you had been the best player in the league for about the last 10 years.
When 6 years in the future, he switched and said, you can make an argument that Kobe was never the best player. Are you serious, man? You know it's like when you recorded that show and that shit with Kobe, that was still out here. Just because it's, don't matter how old it is, 2010 it's long ago, but it's not that long ago.
Right? And funny enough, when we produced the show, I said Kobe became the best in the world around 2003. Right? And a bunch of people started crying in the comments, but that...
Fuck you. If you crying in the comments, it's facts, nigga. Around 2003, Kobe became the best player in the world. It was him, Shaq, and Duncan. Like, I don't care about nothing you talking about.
That's what I said. Now, in 2016, while talking to Nick Wright, Colin said,
Everybody's invited to have a meal together, and the sun is standing dinner makes your whole table better. Turn on the game.
Talking to Nick Wright, Colin said, you could make an argument that Kobe was never the best player in the NBA. But in 2010, when you were talking to the man on the phone, you said he's the best player. He had been the best player for the past decade or so, 10 years or 7 years, whatever. And in 2010, you gave your opinion and said that he is the best player in the world in 2010. How do you explain what we just heard?
And my sentiments exactly. How do you explain what you just heard? In 6 years, matter of fact, 2016 was the year Kobe retired. In 6 years, you're telling me you went from, because you can't change what Kobe had did up until that point. You feel me? 2016 Kobe career was over and everything like that. 2013 Kobe career was over when he tore his Achilles. But 2016 his career was over, last ride. But you're telling me in 6 years you went from telling the truth, saying Kobe, nah, I don't think 10 years, I gave him 9. I said from like 03 to around 2011, around 2011. I gave him 8, 9 years. He was the best player in the world. But you went from saying Kobe was the best player in the world for about a decade to saying he was arguably never the best player in the world. What happened in those 6 years, bro? Oh, the media started fawning over LeBron and dick sucking LeBron. In 2016, he won that championship. And then from then on, 2016, it's really been LeBron-centric. LeBron and everybody else in the media. And that's facts. This is crazy that Colin Cowherd just, you know what I'm saying, spit that out there. Like, niggas couldn't go back and find where you said something totally different. Why you ain't say that to that man on the phone? You was never the best player in the world. And then he donated $10K to your bum ass show. Like, bro, you can't even be real. Now 6 years later, now he was arguably never the best player. You didn't say that in 2010 though, bro. Oh no, I was just being like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You keep it real with niggas. I don't give a fuck. If you're not the best person, if you're not the best player in the world, nigga, tell him that. No, because you knew, you spoke from your heart. You knew what was up. You knew Kobe had been the best player in the world, and he wasn't giving that up until LeBron took it from him around 2011. That's when LeBron was like, I'm here. I'm the best player. Well, not even 2011. I can't even give him 2011. You know why? Because of the finals. So I gotta give it to Kobe. Really, Dirk could have an argument that he was the best player in the world that year. But personally, it was still Kobe. And then in 2012, LeBron took it from him. So yeah, Kobe was the best player in the world for about 9 years. So yeah, bro, that was Colin Cowherd getting exposed by my boy Dreamers Pro. I wanted to basically talk about that and basically tell you FS1 and ESPN, they're your worst nightmares that came true with this Redeem Team documentary. That's why they're not talking about it. If they had to go on air and talk about what they seen on air with this Redeem Team documentary, it'd start making LeBron look in a different light. And then you'll have the Kobe people, their voices can be heard. People that got, you know what I'm saying, different opinions than other people who think LeBron is better. They don't want that to creep into the mainstream. They don't want Kobe to creep back into the mainstream and get talked about. Oh, he's done. He's a wrap. He done been past him. He don't need to be back in it. They don't want that. But you can't hide the Redeem Team documentary, bro. It's out there. And people have 2 eyeballs. So go watch it and, you know what I'm saying, form your own opinion. Don't listen to these trash ass mainstream media who report on what they want to report on. They report on everything LeBron James do, but somehow now y'all ain't talking about the Redeem Team documentary. Why? Because Kobe was the star of the show. It's been a What's In, though. I'm out.